Bye, Daddy.
Hey guys, it's your girl Alicia K, Geek XX Chic. We're back from the reaction to Titans. We're now on to episode 12, which is called Prodigal. So that word, prodigal, the prodigal son, kind of getting a little biblical here, but the whole idea is that it's the idea of somebody who has disappeared for various reasons who then basically returns back home. My guess is either we're going to see potentially maybe Jason attempt to come back to the Titans or turn himself in now that he's seen that Dick might be dead, or we might see Bruce returning and deciding to put the mantle of Batman on at least one more time and to help the Titans fix this huge mess that Scarecrow's created. So, not sure what's going to happen, but we're not going to know until we get into the episode. But before we do, if you've been here before and you like what you see, please think about hitting that subscribe button. That way you'll be notified when I do more videos of this particular show or many others that are in the same vein, like comics and fantasy and sci-fi and all that good stuff. So hopefully you will join the fam. All right, that out of the way, guys, let's get into the episode right about now.
Is there anything you can do?
It's a lot of pressure. Poor girl's like, I just spent the last half a year trying to bring someone back from the dead. I really didn't sign up for this again. Why are the bats here again? Are they going to carry his body off to Bat Heaven? And really, shouldn't it be Robin's? He's hideous. Look at you in your form. Good boy, Gar, but weird. It's so cute and disgusting. Bats don't usually swarm dead bodies, though. This is weird. Well, this is a new type of courier service. I was joking about the taking them to Bat Heaven stuff. I just don't think bats could do that. They're very small. Well, not all of them. Did I not call the Lazarus Pit? Okay. I didn't think we'd be using it again so soon, but here we go. I mean, this is great, but I'm just saying CPR also works. If y'all done a little CPR on him, call 911. But we'll do this. It's a little more dramatic, but it works. How funny would it be if the Lazarus Pit was like, rejected? We don't want to bring this one back. Well, we're off to a very dramatic start already. How hilarious would it be, though? If I were Dick, I would show up to all the mob that beat me up and be like, ha! Guess who's back, bitches?
A trinket of our courtship together.
Oh, Jesus. He's not into you, dude.
I said Nightwing is dead.
He doesn't care. That's not who he really wants to kill.
It wasn't my monster. He's your monster.
There we go.
Very soon, Jason. Very soon.
Yeah.
Yes, they will die.
Do you see, Jason? This is what happens when you get high and talk to crazy people.
I won't help you destroy the city.
You already have, honey. It's too late for that.
Waves of fear and anger.
Isn't there a way to, like, seal up the Batcave, like flood it or something in case of emergencies? I'm fairly certain Dick or Bruce has to put in some sort of self-destruct sequence. Now would be the time, Jason.
Hey, cuz, know how to use an Uzi?
That's not a question I thought anyone would ever ask me.
I'm fine to save Gotham.
Son, there's no Gotham left to save.
Not if we just give up.
Enough trying to be a superhero. Last time you almost died. No one's going to die.
He did die. Let's correct that. And it's like, Tim, I think you need to calm down because the last time you attempted, you got shot in the back. Let's,
The main course is the death of your beloved city.
I only wish Papa Jim and Batman were around to savor it with you.
But they're not, you sad, sad man. Are you done gloating yet? You should know it's too early to gloat.
Same crane channel, same crane time.
I like the throwback to the OG Batman. That was well done. Damn, this pit's taking a minute. Just boiling and adding some seasonings, herbs and spices.
You closed it in an attempt to avoid further.
Really? This guy's in the Lazarus Pit too, Dick? You have to learn to not obsess so much about people. If I was in death and hell, I would not want to see this man. You could have been visiting your parents, all of your girlfriends, anything than this.
You are the son of John Grayson. And he would be so disappointed in the man that you've become.
You don't know what my daddy would have thought. Not the suit. But why does it kind of look good on him though? What?
You holding a gun to his head tonight. That was as predictable as the sun rising.
Yeah, but that's because both of these boys are very violent. I mean, let's face it, that ass whooping was a long time coming and they got nothing to do with the whole daddy issues.
She's thick. She got a little bit coming out of there. Watch the suspension.
Sorry, that is such black stuff. It's like, okay, you know what? We don't need to die. Here's how you drive the car. You'll find the insurance in the glove compartment. I'm glad she cares enough about Connor to come back for him. But I love that Crypto's like, let me go get my new stepmama because this is some bull. He's dead. He paid for his sins. Crypto's like, I'm telling. You might want to be quiet, but I'm telling about who knocked me out.
Maybe we can do good together. As a team.
A team.
But
why not?
I've got some loose ends to tie up. We could do it together. Then keep going.
Just you and me?
Crypto's down. He's like, I don't trust that group no more. They gave us kryptonite. Screw Dick.
You're right. Fuck the Titans.
And that is the power of the P, y'all. But I ship it, so I'm okay with it. Honestly, Dick screwed up. He didn't need to do all that. Dude, you can't be looking scared. You haven't even started.
Don't ding up your ride.
Thank God. Tim was gonna get y'all killed. I can tell you that right now. Meanwhile, in this office building of Resurrection.
What's wrong?
New forum hangover.
How did you do that?
I don't know. It was pretty obvious he had no idea.
When it happens, when I start to change, it feels like I'm dying.
Oh, well that's not pleasant. Maybe we just stick in human form.
But then you saw the bats, and you knew you had to join them. They found you because they knew you loved Dick Grayson.
Why would the bats care? I'm so confused.
Everything.
I swear if they show us Barbara, I'm gonna lose it. Is this you and your daddy? Your real daddy? Because I know there's no way Bruce would have been frolicking in a field with you. Or a forest, sorry.
I was trying to be someone I'm not. And I've failed you.
Yes, you have. But I'm dead, so it's okay.
It's okay, son. I love you.
That's what dads do. The good ones, anyway. He's like, I'm gonna take my cute, innocent little boy here who hasn't screwed up and walk away now. Bye! There, you've got your absolution. Now, can you come back to life now? Who's this little? She's so cute! Is that your future child with Corey? Because I agree. Sorry, every time I see a red balloon, though, I think of it. So it's kind of been ruined for me. Oh my God, she's so cute. No, she's adorable.
Hi, Daddy.
I'm sorry, but Dick Grayson has a black baby? Y'all almost made up for keeping Corey and him apart all these seasons. Almost. Almost. Because you know, we all know where he get a black baby from. Okay, I'm all right.
Jason.
If that's not a metaphor for the whole season, he doesn't talk. Let the brains of the operation talk now. Can we ever talk about how you don't go off on your own and try to kill someone again, you idiot?
And you're an asshole.
What? Wait. What are you doing?
That's up to my girlfriend. Is it okay if I call you my girlfriend?
It's so hard, yes.
You better.
Right? I know that's right. Love it. This is what we should have been getting with Corey and Dick.
Is that your ship?
Yes. You told me you destroyed it.
Of course I did.
If you're here to kill me, I'm happy to meet the challenge.
Oh, shut up. But also, I'm not sure if Corey would win this fight because she doesn't really have her... Actually, no, I guess she could just drain the life out of her. Maybe. A vacation.
I didn't need you to cross that bridge to come back and be a coward.
You made it across that bridge because Hank made a sacrifice.
Bitch.
It's your life before his because that's what a true hero does.
Amen.
You want to be a hero? Save your life so I can fucking live. Get me.
You are new to this, Tim. Sit down and learn something.
I finally know my truth. Now I want my throne.
Go get it, girl.
You want to go back?
It's her home.
Can we talk?
She's like, oh, sweetheart, this is where you find out you're actually just a booty call.
Now I'm their queen.
So you need to be a queen to matter?
I mean, it helps.
Stay with me.
Oh, honey, no. Earth sucks. And I'm not getting to be a queen here, so. Oh, you're gonna sulk? Shut up, Tim.
My dad was a cop. Every day he walked out the door, we had no guarantee he'd come back.
Yes, but he was also trained. You know, he went through training on how to be a cop. You literally have nothing other than your little gadgets. Calm down, Tim.
He'd roll the dice and give me a chance.
Yeah, well, he's dead, so I win.
Wait, what? But we were on that train. I fought to get back here because I had to.
Can you just knock him out already? Because you could do that. Just knock him out and he would just wake up when it's all over. He'd be mad for a couple weeks, but he'd get over it.
Believe it or not, I don't need the idiot who destroyed this stuff to teach me how not to screw it up.
He's kind of hot when he's mad. Just see. You see, that's just a few weeks of a black woman and look at all the sass that man has now.
Jason?
Still here. What's up, bitch? You, of all people, should not be shocked about this.
So he knows where those weapons are.
And so do we now.
You want your ugly mask back? Can you do something other than pout now, please?
We're Titan again.
No. It's a bit quick. Let's just go with a,
No, you'll never be a Titan again.
yeah, business alliance.
How do I know you're not going to kill me?
You don't. Let's do this.
Because now I know what it's like to die.
Besides, both of us will just keep coming back like bad rashes.
What if they still don't accept me?
Kill them all.
Something's wrong. Turn it off.
Well, there's the Lex Luthor coming through. Okay, we just went from super cute to fatal attraction in a heartbeat. Bitch. Waiting to do that. Have fun in there. It's where you belong.
Oracle, if you're there, tell me how to bring you back.
Why? Who has to kill me? If I were Oracle, I'd be like, girl, you need to beg. I was minding my business sleeping. You brought me back just to ask how to destroy me. No, you need to do some real pleading and apologizing.
Let's go.
See, Jason, what you really wanted was to work with Dick, but instead you had to go on this stupid little tantrum for the last season, and here we are.
His war on Gotham.
When are you gonna realize you're like always 2 steps behind Crane? Y'all have to go sideways with this one, because he already knows how y'all think.
My babies have come home.
And seriously, these police officers who are just sitting back and watching a man who's cut up on his own face and just bringing him what looks like explosives. This is not a very good advertisement for the police service, is all I'm saying. Your laugh isn't even scary, Crane. All right, well, guys, that was episode 12, which was called Prodigal, and we actually had it be a little bit of Dick, you know, coming back from the dead. I mean, I had a feeling they were going to have him come back very quickly because we only have, I think, 1 episode left, so they couldn't necessarily let him stay in the afterlife for a long time. I feel like this was oddly a bit fillery, which, considering this late in the season, is a weird choice, I think. I guess if we were to talk about the highlights really quickly, let's start with Gar. Big breakthrough for Gar. He finally broke through to another form. I mean, they were dropping anvils the size of buildings the whole season about him and the bats following him around. We saw there that when he realized that Dick was dead, that was kind of a breaking point for him, and he kind of forgot, I guess, about the fear barrier he's been sitting behind as far as his shifting, and turned into a bat, and it was hideous. Let's be real, that's a very ugly form and not my favorite one. I prefer the tiger 1,000 times. Huge breakthrough, because since season 1, a lot of us have been waiting to see, like, when is Gar gonna do more forms. Like, that's one of the things he's kind of famous for, is his shape-shifting ability, and we've only seen the tiger. Now he's done it, but we got a little insight, finally, even though it was brief, into the mindset and what goes on with Gar when these changes happen, because we've really gotten like zero on that, right? Like season 1, they touched a little bit on, you know, how it happened and why he is this way, but they didn't really talk about like his experience with the shifting. So it was nice to hear from his perspective why he hasn't shifted into other forms, and that it is because he's scared of what that might mean or what it might do to him. But also, as he said, he says it feels like he's dying. So they didn't elaborate as to whether or not that feels like he's dying is like a figurative thing, or if it really is like he physically is in so much pain that he's actually built up a fear around it. But I'm thinking it's the latter, and if that's the case, then it probably means he's got to figure out a way to do it that's maybe faster, because what we saw took a minute. Like, that was a long shift. I mean, the tiger thing seems to happen pretty quickly now, so I think maybe Gar just to get into some sort of zen or flow state or something when he's doing his shift, so that it's not quite so painful anymore. Outside of that was, of course, Dick's Lazarus Pit experience. Not much to say about that, honestly. They kept it pretty brief, and it felt very rushed. And it's to the point where I almost feel like I said, I kind of wish they let Rachel bring him back, because the Lazarus Pit thing, I think, was supposed to be a lot deeper. I think it was supposed to be a little bit more meaningful, but we don't have that kind of time, especially, like I said, when we're almost near the end of the show. So, or end of the season, I should say. So I just feel like it was very rushed. And having Crane, of all people, be in there, I felt was a bit weird. I think it should have been someone who meant more to Dick. Like, I think that would have been a much better time to have Bruce be that person speaking to him, or anybody from his past even. That could have been Donna or Dawn, or hell, I even want to take in Barbara, even though I said in the show during the reaction I wouldn't have. But you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody was more significance to him than this arch nemesis that he really only came up against this season. Going on to the Tim and his family thing, I don't really have much to say about that either. It just kind of felt a lot like it was being pushed. Like, I get that Tim's going to be the new Robin, but I just kind of feel like we don't need to focus on that so hard right now in this season. But the whole argument with him and Donna, to me, felt a little bit contrived, and it didn't need to happen, in my opinion. I was like, dude, everything Donna said was right. You're not ready to just jump into being a vigilante. That's not something you do overnight. You need to learn things. You need to avail yourself of training. Right now, you're a liability. But whatever, we had it. And then the last thing we kind of had was the the Commander/Connor situation, where Connor is feeling very betrayed right now, and I don't blame him. What Dick did was underhanded, and I had a feeling that Connor would feel some type of way about it. It's definitely something that he's not going to easily forgive, and Dick really broke what was already a very fragile trust between him and Connor by doing that. And so Connor's very much like, screw the Titans, screw teamwork. I just want people who are here for me. And we had Blackfire show up, and, you know, that's his missus now, right? Like I said, it's his first, his only. He's very emotionally attached to her now. And all the more so because he's feeling like the Titans kind of aren't a thing anymore. So she went and told him, like, hey, you know what? You and me, we're going to be Bonnie and Clyde. Let's do this thing. And he was like, yeah, family, me, you, and my dog. She went to go back to the research facility, which I had a feeling she would go back there and either try to destroy information on herself or potentially figure out what they know about her. But instead, she discovers that her ship is still there and intact, and she realizes she's got a way home. But then Corey shows up, and Corey decides to tell her the truth, which I actually really appreciate that Corey did. I kind of knew she would, though, because she would have felt horrible about the lies that her family told and the way her sister suffered for it. And when Commander heard that, she was like, oh my gosh, like, I really was supposed to be the queen, and like, you know, this is my birthright now. So understandably, she wants to go back to Tamriel and claim her throne. Of course, her leaving means that she's got to leave Connor behind, because apparently Connor would not be able to survive on her planet. And he doesn't like this, right? He basically is like, dude, like, didn't you just say Bonnie and Clyde like an hour ago? Now you're telling me you're piecing out forever? Like, she didn't even say she's coming back, which is the truth, right? If she's actually ruling a whole planet, she can't exactly up and leave for booty calls, you know, millions of light years away. So Connor was not happy about that, but she basically was like, this is my destiny. Like, can you understand that I need this? I should have picked up on the fact that he was so snarky to the scientist. Like, Connor's not usually snarky. Like, he can be, but it's usually not his default mode unless he's really pissed about something. And that's when his Luther side tends to come out. And I should have picked up that he might do something because of that. But in the end, we see that that's the reason he was being that way, is because the Lex Luthor took over and said, "Nuh-uh, you're not leaving me. I'm not letting you go. At least I'm not going to be the one to send you away." And he sabotages the ship so that it explodes, and basically in his mind now is going to make make Commander stay. You saw the look on Connor's face too when he realized that the ship was about to blow up. Like, that was a pure evil look. Like, that was purely like, yeah, actually screw you guys. You're all staying with me. You don't get to go. We'll have to see what happens there. But, oh man, that ship was so cute. And just like that, up in flames, quite literally. Oh my gosh, I just kept thinking the whole time, this is what we should have been getting with Corey and Dick. Oh my god, but that brings me, oh my god, I almost skipped right over it. In the pit, when Dick had the vision of the beautiful little girl with her little red balloon, and she said, "Hi, Daddy," it was a black girl. You see, this is how the show keeps you in. This is how they keep reeling you. I mean, that could be him and Corey's baby. That could be their little baby girl. Don't you put that hope out there, guys. You better follow up on it, writers. You better do it. Don't you dare tease me with that and not have some kind of fruition. Corey and him better get back together by next season, and I'm not playing with y'all. But I digress. We ended the episode with Dick and Jason finally getting back together, and Dick saying, "Look, we don't have time to keep this battle going. We know our common enemy here is Crane. Help me take him down, because otherwise we're gonna lose everything." And Jason has that moment where he's like, "What, I'm gonna be a Titan again?" Which sadly, like, he said it sarcastically, but I know that deep down he was actually hoping that that was still possible. But Dick very rightfully saying, like, you will never be a Titan again. Like, you burnt that bridge, you bombed it, you put acid on it, you threw it into the seventh circle of hell. Like, no, we're never building that bridge again. But this is a chance for you to at least get some redemption after all the horrible things that you did, and kind of work your way back to being someone that we can at least trust. We'll see how that relationship goes into, the future, but for now, at least, those two have dropped the truce with each other and realized that they have to turn their attention to Crane, who is now planning to basically kill everybody, as we learned earlier in the episode. So the finale is fitting to be something crazy, that's for sure. We'll have to see how it all goes down. So I'm just wondering if the Titans are actually going to get to assemble before the season is over, because we're still pretty scattered. But hopefully that will happen at least long enough to stop Crane. But I feel like there's still going to be a lot of mending left for the Titans to do going into the next season. So that's pretty much it for the episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching with me. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button on this video, and we will see you in the next episode.